From Windsor, welcome one more time to Mr. Geoff Duffield. Thank you. And the first of the dogs for this pastoral group is the Australian cattle dog, followed by the Australian shepherd, the bearded collie, and the Pastoral, and the first of the Belgian shepherd dogs, Malinois, followed by Turverin, and the border collie, followed by the Briard, and the rough collie, the smooth collie, and the Estrella mountain dog, the Finnish Lapland, the Hungarian Puli, the Lancashire Heeler, the Maremma sheepdog, the Norwegian Bund, and the Old English sheepdog, followed by the Polish lowland sheepdog, the Pyrenean mountain dog, the Pyrenean sheepdog long-haired, the Samoyed, the Shetland sheepdog, the Swedish Fowland, the Cardigan Welsh Corgi, and the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, and winning through from the not separately classified, it's the Commodore. German Shepherd dog is still being judged and will join us shortly. So as the dogs move into place, Geoff's going to take his first look at this large group. There were 1,113 entries in the pastoral group, that's 12% of Windsor's entry. It's made up of a good cross-section of dogs related to the activities of the pasture, such as the farming of sheep and cattle across Europe, and more exotic creatures from all over the world. And the first to come under Geoff's scrutiny is the Australian cattle dog, judged today by Marion Sargent. She selected this female, 3144. As the name suggests, the breed hails from Australia. It was the ranchers who evolved a special breed of working dog by blending the native red dog and the smooth-haired collie, and even the Dalmatian, to achieve what we see before us today. The purpose of the breed is to follow horses or cattle and to bite the hind heel of any stragglers to move them forward, immediately dropping flat to avoid the kicks of their charges. The best of breed winning Australian cattle dog, 3144. Tony Jackson was the judge of Australian Shepherds, and she selected a male this time, 3186. Although Australian by name, this breed is in fact a Yankee, having been developed on the ranches of Western America. They acquired their name from the fact that they were used to herd Australian sheep, and in fact the breed was seen in the West as early as the 1800s. They're excellent in their field of work, herding and controlling the flocks, but the Aussie has gained worldwide recognition due to their trainability and eagerness to please. Also used for search and rescue, for detection, and as therapy dogs too. This is a versatile member of the pastoral group. The Australian Shepherd, 3186. Australian Shepherd. Stella Clark had a good entry today of Bearded Collies. Stella chose this bitch, number 3312. The history of the beard, as they're known, is a real mix of fact and fiction. They're undoubtedly Scottish in origin. There are reports that a Polish trader who had purchased sheep from Scotland brought 6 Polish lowland sheepdogs with him to collect the stock. So impressed with the herding skills of these dogs was the Scottish farmer who had sold the sheep, that he actually bought the dogs, mated them with local herding dogs, and voila, the beardie was born. The Bearded Collie, number 3312. Rodney Oldham was the judge today at the Pastoral. This is a French herding breed known for centuries in Western Europe, and the Pastoral is noted as one of the breeds used to create its working cousin, the Doberman, that we'll see later in the working group. Rodney chose this male, 3322. Pastoral served in both World Wars as messenger dogs, also clever at landmine detection and police search and rescue. The best of breed winning Pastoral. Tracy Gray was the judge of the Malinois. She chose the bitch, number 3340. Hailing from the Malines area of Belgium, this variety of German Belgian Shepherd dog is not just a good farm or herding dog, it's also used for its working skills in the United States and all over Europe. They're used for personal protection, police work, including detection, search and rescue. Three, 340, the Malinois. Turfans today were judged by Kay Morris. Kay sent us through this bitch, number 3343. Turfans are highly energetic, intelligent dogs who really do need something to do to keep them occupied. They excel not only in the herding field, but also obedience, flyball, tracking and protection work too. They're loyal and versatile, and those who own them marvel at their charm and intelligence and trainability. The Belgian Shepherd Dog Turvan, number 3343. Christina Bailey was the judge of Border Collies. Another big entry breed. Christina selected this male, 3399. As the name suggests, the Border Collie was developed on the borders of Scotland and England, primarily for its herding skills. It's actually outstanding ability working with sheep. It's said that a dog born in 1893, known as Old Hemp, is the forebear of the modern Border Collie, with ancestral lines tracing back to him in virtually every single instance. Double 399, the Border Collie. Now we move on to the Briard, judged by Alan Mees. Alan selected this bitch, number 3525. This is a very ancient breed of dog originating from France, becoming popular in the mid to late 19th century as a mix of the Pastoral and the Barbet. Famous names associated with this breed are Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor Charlemagne, and Thomas Jefferson, just to name a few. The best of breed winning Briard, 3525. Another of our big entry breeds today, for Carol Smedley, the Rough Collie. This is a bitch, number 3584. Rough Collies were first exhibited in the UK at the Birmingham show, way back in 1860. Another breed originating in the 19th century, the Scottish pastures, a herding specialist, famously known in fiction and also portrayed on the television, as you'll all know, with Lassie. Strong royal patronage here too, notably Queen Victoria, very keen on this breed. The best of breed winning Rough Collie, 3584. Lisa Petit was judge of the smooth collies. She selected a male, 3683, as her best of breed winner. So having just seen its cousin, the rough, the smooth is similar in many ways, with of course one obvious major difference, the lack of coat. Hailing from Scotland, there are suggestions that it was actually the Romans that introduced collie-type dogs to the shores of England, Scotland, way back in the 5th century. The best of breed winning smooth collie, 3683. Ben Reynolds-Frost was the judge of the Australian Mountain Dogs today, and Ben selected this bitch, number 3704, as his best of breed winner. Without a doubt, the Australia is one of the oldest breeds of dogs in Portugal, where it's said to have been brought by the Romans way back in history. The earliest of its ancestors were found on the central mountainous Serra da Estrela, in what is now known as Portugal. It's a good working, guarding and herding dog, intelligent, loyal and alert. The Australian Mountain Dog, 3704. The next dog we see is the Finnish Lapland. This is number 3726, a male. Sent through to us today by Karen Anderson. As his name suggests, the Nordic country of Finland is this dog's birthplace. It's a medium-sized dog, hardy Spitz-type breed, whose herding skills were used for reindeer, originally by the indigenous Sami people. Not just a good herder of reindeer, the Lapland performs well at agility, obedience and other sports such as karting, weight pulling and slow dog racing too. The best of breed winning Finnish Lapland. And the German Shepherd has joined us, judged today by Malcolm Pucknell. At an entry 35, and this is the male, 3749. Known in its homeland as the Deutsche Schäferhund, they're a relatively new breed of dog, dating back to around 1899. They were popularised by the Prince of Wales in the 1920s. The breed numbers rose dramatically, so much so that in 1926 it headed the list of registrations at the Kennel Club with over 8,000 dogs. This is the German Shepherd dog, 3749. So on the table now we see the Hungarian Puli, judged today by Sue Hewitt-Chambers. Sue sent us through this bitch, number 3799 as her best of breed winner. And the Puli, as its name suggests, originates from Hungary, introduced from travelling Magyars from Central Asia over 1,000 years ago. So the smaller breeds in the Pastoral group, excellent is its job of herding and guarding livestock. Its corded coat, similar to dreadlocks, virtually waterproof, very useful when working in inclement weather. The best of breed winning Hungarian Puli. On the table now we see the Lancashire Heeler. Barry Scragg was the judge and selected a male 3810. So we've travelled back to the UK from Hungary here, to the county of Lancashire, where the Heeler was established. Originally bred and used as a drover and herder of cattle, this little dog is also used on the farm for efficiently controlling vermin. Been around for over 150 years. First Breed Club was formed in 1978 with recognition from the Kennel Club in 1981. The Lancashire Heeler. Marion Sargent was the judge of the Maremma sheepdogs. Marion selected this male 3820 as her best of breed winner. The Maremma sheepdog, or Maremmano as it's referred to in its native central Italian region from whence it comes, is another guarding breed who keeps the flocks and shepherds safe from wolves. Such is their skill at guarding sheep. They've been employed as far afield as Australia and North America. Ancient breed dating back to Roman times. (3820) the Maremma sheepdog. Sue Hewitt-Chambers was the judge of Norwegian Bulls. Sue sent us through this male, number 3843. Another Spitz-type breed, hailing from Norway. The literal translation of his name is farm dog, where he's used as an all-purpose dog, herding and guarding, and as a sled dog too. This is a further call for all best of breeds in the working group to the main collecting ring, and to working puppies, please, to ring 15 for pre-judging. Thank you. The best of breed winning Norwegian Bund, number 3843. Crufts was our judge today of the Old English Sheepdogs. He sent us through another male, 3854. Can be traced back over 300 years. In Victorian times, the Old English was known as the shepherd dog or the bobtailed sheepdog, first exhibited in 1873 in Birmingham. An easily recognisable dog, widely known for its use as a mascot for a leading brand of paint. This sturdy breed is a good working and herding and a guard dog too. Old English Sheepdog. Polish Lowland Sheepdogs were judged by Tim Ball. Tim sent us through another male. This is 3873. Known in its homeland as Poland as far back as the 13th century, this breed is descended from the Hungarian period that we saw earlier in the group. It's a dog with an excellent memory, I'm told. Very easily trained, but it's a canny one, this. Needs to be kept in check or can at times take advantage of a weak master. This is the Polish Lowland Sheepdog 3873. Pyrenean Mountain Dogs today were judged by Terry Munro, and this is another male, 3889. An impressive breed, stretches way back in time and was originally used by the people of the Basque area of Spain. And the French and the Pyreneans too. It's an excellent mountain herder and a guardian. During the Second World War, the Pyrenean was used by French troops to carry messages and to carry munitions and parcels too. An important feature of this breed for breed specialists is the double dew claws on the back legs, originally so important for stabilising the dog on the rocky and rough mountain terrain of the Basque areas and the Pyrenees. 3889, Pyrenean Mountain Dog. On the table now we see the Pyrenean Sheepdog, judged by Stuart Mallard, and this is a bitch number 3908. Also hailing from southern France and the borders of northern Spain, this breed wasn't registered with the Kennel Club until 1988. It was after the First World War that the Pyrenean Sheepdog gained national recognition in France for its valiant work as a courier, search and rescue dog, watchdog, as well as a superb herder and guarder. The Pyrenean Sheepdog. Andrew Smith was the judge of the Samoyeds today, and this is a dog, number 3924. Samoyed takes its name from the Samoyedic people of Siberia, so in actual fact this breed is Russian by birth. Dense double-layer coats, in fact the hypoallergenic properties of shed Samoyed coat has been used in knitting, similar in texture to Angora. It's also purported to handle temperatures well below freezing. $39.24, the best of breed winning Samoyed. The largest numerical entry today in the Pastoral group was the Shetland Sheepdog, judged by Marion Penwall. This is a male, 4079. First champion in this breed was called Clifford Pat. First sets of challenge certificates came during the war years in 1915. The breed had been recognised by the Kennel Club some 6 years earlier in 1909. Following a meeting held at Lerwick, capital of Shetland, where the club was formed in 1908. 4079, the best of breed winning Shetland Sheepdog. On the table now we see the Swedish Fallon, judged by Dagmar Dennis Walden. This is the male, 4136. This is another ancient breed, going back to the time of the Vikings, sometimes referred to as the Viking dog, bred to guard cattle and to control vermin. First recognised in Sweden in the 40s, in the 80s in the UK. This is the best of breed winning Swedish Fallon, number 4136. On the table now we see the first of the Welsh Corgis. This is the Cardigan. Marion Hodgson was the judge. This is the bitch, number 4154. First breed club for Cardigans was established in 1926. Although first recognised along with its cousin the Pembroke in 1928, it wasn't until 6 years later, in the early 30s, that the breed was recognised as a separate breed by our UK Kennel Club. The Cardigan Corgi, number 4154. Kathleen McNally was the judge of the Pembroke Welsh Corgis, and she selected this bitch, 4222. Just been corrected there, this was Cush McNally, by a breed expert here on my right hand side. Anyway, this is a bitch that Cush sent us through. This is 4222. This is another herding farm dog, originating surprisingly from Pembroke in Wales. Perhaps they're best known for their very close association with Her Majesty the Queen. I'm sure you may see a few of them walking around Windsor from time to time too. Best of Breed winning Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Bringing through from the any variety not separately classified classes under Mark Kokoza is this Commodore, number 4244. This is the cousin of the Puli that we saw earlier in the group, and Hungary is also this herding dog's country of origin. The word Commodore translates to Cuman dog. The breed is descended from Tibetan dogs which came from Asia with the Cuman people as they fled the invading Mongols in around 1100 AD. The Commodore has been declared one of Hungary's national treasures. It works alongside the agile Puli and is brave in the face of major predators, tackling bear and wolf to protect the flocks. The Commodore. So that concludes the individual examination of the first of the groups on this second day at Windsor. So Geoff is going to have one last look at the best of breed winners in their entirety. So there are 27 here. There are 12 bitches, 15 dogs. And there were 1,113 entries in this super pastoral group. It's 12% of the total entry at Windsor. We've had a super entry this year, significantly up on last year. So we thank you for your support, it's much appreciated.
time, you have to make sure.
Yeah, that's right. That's why because she feels she's lost out on the time. Yeah. No, you get a... Yeah.
So Geoff's had his last look at the group in its entirety. So we're going to move swiftly on to a shortlist. So the first of the shortlisted dogs in the Pastoral group is the Australian Shepherd, the Bearded Collie, the Terrier, the Boohund, the Polish Lowland Pyrenean Mountain Dog, the Shetland Sheepdog, and the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Thank you very much to those other best of breeds. Please give them a round of applause as they leave the ring. If I could ask them to move round to the end. I know that our judge Geoff is going to move them one more time. Thank you. So, we're going to see them move one more time. This is the Australian Shepherd, 3186. Sent through by Tony Jackson, making its way round the Australian Shepherd. And we move swiftly on to the Bearded Collie. Stella Clark was the judge of the Beardies today. She sent us through this bitch, number 3312. The Bearded Collie, making the most of this big ring. The Turveran. This is the pitch sent through by Kay Morris, 3343. Sue Hewitt-Chambers was the judge of the Boons today. This is your chance to applaud the Best of Breed winning dog, number 3843. Best of Breed winning Norwegian Boon. The Polish Lowland Sheepdog, Tim Ball's selection in the breed. This is a male, 3873. The Polish Lowland Sheepdog. Now it's the turn of the Pyrenean Mountain Dog, sent through by Terry Monroe, the dog 3889. The Best of Breed winning Pyrenean Mountain Dog. The Shetland Sheepdog, 4079, choice of Marion Penroy. The Best of Breed winning Shetland Sheepdog. The last of the shortlisted dogs is the Pembrokeshire Welsh Corgi. The choice of Cush McNally. It's a bitch, number 4222. The Pembrokeshire Welsh Corgi, making her way round to the end, completes. The final look at these 8 shortlisted dogs. There's 5 dogs, 3 bitches, and as the pen moves back into place, we're going to bring the boards out, please, if we can have the boards into the ring. Geoff's having his last look. Very soon we will know who the third of our grand finalists for Sunday is. And the decision has been made, and the winner of the Pastoral Group Windsor 2015 is the Bearded Collie. Runner-up and second in the group is the Australian Shepherd. Third in the group is the Pyrenean Mountain Dog. And fourth in the group is the Polish Lowland. Congratulations to those other 4 making the shortlist, but huge congratulations to the Bearded Collie. For a lap of honour, please. Take them round. Congratulations to the 3rd of the finalists, the Pastoral Group winner, the Bearded Collie.